Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, November the 1st, 2023. I hope this reading finds you happy, well, living in an attitude of gratitude. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Please consider liking, sharing, hitting the notification button, and commenting. So we are using the Fairy Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Again, this is a collective energy reading for today, November the 1st. Let's see what we have. We have the Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotion, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. And perhaps maybe you need a little push into getting things going. So perhaps this reading can be the little push that you need to step into a time of celebration, receiving, and achieving as you hear the happy news about your career or promotions or scholarships. We have justice. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decision. So if you are going through any sort of contractual agreements and signing, or if you're going through any particular situation where you feel like you're the underdog, you feel as if you're up against something that may be compromising to your career, your promotions, your scholarships, whatever the case may be, the Justice card is here to let you know that things are working out in your favor. A fair and objective decision will be made. But if you're being asked to sign anything that has to do with contractual agreements, litigations, anything like that, take the time to read everything carefully. Don't get yourself wrapped into something that you won't be able to get yourself wrapped out of. The Nine of Winter. So the Nine of Winter is unfounded fears, right? This is the Nine of Swords. So unfounded fears, focusing on the worst case scenario. You may be fearful that this situation isn't working out for you. You may be fearful that you're not getting that promotion that you want, or you're not getting the scholarship that you want, or you could be fearful that oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. You may be fearful that the application or resumes that you put in aren't going to come to fruition, and it may not be this happily ever after situation that you desire it to be. And the Nine of Winter is really a card about you, not anyone else, but you focusing on the worst case scenario and thinking about it until it becomes a reality. And then you sit in a position of victimhood, thinking that spirit didn't work in your favor, that someone is out to get you, or that perhaps maybe you're being punished for something that has happened in your life at one time or another. That we have the Ten of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So the Ten of Spring is the Ten of Wands in the traditional tarot, and this is about if you are feeling burdened about something, if you're carrying way too much, if you are under way too much responsibility, ask somebody. It's okay, lighten the load, because if you're walking into this opportunity or this promotion or this scholarship or this career feeling like you're under way too much stress and have way too much baggage going on, then it's not going to work out in your favor, because you are already setting yourself up for disaster, for failure, says the Nine of Winter, says the Nine of Wands. So with that, or the Nine of Swords. So with that, with the Ten of Spring, which is the Ten of Wands, you're being asked for help. Lighten the load a little bit. It is not your responsibility to carry around burdens or shit that has happened a long time ago. If you're holding on to stuff that happened 20 years ago, if you're still holding on to stuff that happened 20 years ago, then the problem is that you may be taking too much responsibility for something that has long passed its due date. And what do you do when you have milk junk in the refrigerator and it's weeks past its due date or days past its due date? Do you open the refrigerator and you bitch about it being there constantly, all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time, making this problem for yourself? Or do you uncap it, sniff it, or swig it, make that awful, awful face that we all make, take it right to the sink, turn on the water and just pour it down the drain, wash out the gallon and throw it in the recyc, and it's done. It's done, right? So stop making hurdles for yourself. You're not responsible to carry all of this weight on your shoulders, right? There are people who want to help you. There are people who have offered their assistance, and now it's time for you to be open to the help that is around you and to be open to the assistance, right? Don't get in this victimhood mentality to where you're so focused on the worst case scenario that you focus it into fruition, right? When there is a solution standing right in front of you. So in the end, as always, the choice is yours. You can hoo and ha about, you can stand before the justice here, things being in review, even though you look like the best candidate. You can hoorah and hoopra about, feeling as if you're insecure or doubtful, or feeling as if you are not the best option. And we all know that our thoughts and our words, we are capable of manifesting. Our thoughts, we're capable of manifesting those thoughts into reality. We're capable of manifesting those words into reality. A lot of people don't recognize that. And when we are our own worst enemy and we start manifesting loss into our reality and insecure and doubt into our reality, we have no one else to blame for ourselves, especially when you have a solution right there in front of you. So stop making all of this out to be any bigger than it is. You have already won, but you're so far up your head that you haven't realized it yet. There's so many, you're so far in your head that you haven't realized that you have people around you who are willing to help. You're so far in your head that you haven't realized that you're not responsible to carry around all of those burdens, right? And I know that perhaps maybe to you, success is dealing with it all, dealing with everything. But nowhere in no book by spirit or source or your ancestors or angels did it ever say you have to take on the burdens of your own to qualify for success. Nowhere. That's a man-made thing, and that's something that a lot of us need to get over. I hope that helps, my friends. Talk soon.